Alright, so let's be real for a second. Centipedes are those creepy little house guests that nobody ever invited. You turn on the light at night, and boom, there they are scuttling across the floor like they own the place. Not cool, but here's the good news. You don't need a can of chemicals or some fancy pest control service to keep them away. Nature's already got your back with a bunch of plants that centipedes can't stand. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through 12 plants you can actually grow around your home that send centipedes packing, all while making your space greener and a whole lot better to look at. Cardinal flowers bring that fiery red pop to any garden, but they're more than just eye candy. They help keep centipedes away by breaking up the insect food chain. These blooms are hummingbird magnets, and those birds snack on the same small bugs centipedes rely on, making your yard less attractive to the crawlers. They thrive in moist soil and partial shade, which just happens to be the kind of damp, dark spots centipedes love hiding in, so planting them there works like natural crowd control. Belonging to the lobelia family, they're proven to support healthier insect balances, which keeps pests from overrunning your space. Since they're perennials in many US zones, you only plant once and enjoy years of color and protection. They can grow up to 4 feet tall, so they stand out as a bold feature in your garden. On top of all that, they support pollinators while quietly working as a pest deterrent. It's one of those plants that gives you beauty, balance, and fewer unwanted creepy crawlies all in one. Mint is one of those plants that does double duty, freshening up your kitchen recipes while naturally keeping centipedes away. Its strong scent comes from menthol oils, which many crawling insects, including centipedes, can't stand, making it a built-in repellent. You can grow it easily in pots or garden beds since it thrives in moist soil and partial sunlight, though keeping it contained is smart because mint spreads fast. Studies even show that essential oils derived from mint are used in natural pest sprays, proving just how effective it can be. The leaves release more of that repelling aroma when brushed or crushed, so planting mint along walkways or near entry points helps create a protective barrier. Aside from its pest-fighting power, you get fresh leaves for teas, salads, and garnishes whenever you want. It's a perennial in most regions, so you don't have to replant every year. In short, mint gives you fragrance, flavor, and fewer centipedes hanging around your home. Chives might look delicate with their slim green stalks and purple blossoms, but they pack a punch when it comes to keeping centipedes out. Their natural sulfur compounds give off a strong scent that pests like centipedes, ants, and even aphids don't enjoy, making them a smart border plant around the garden. They thrive in well-drained soil with full sun, though they're pretty forgiving and can handle partial shade too. Because they grow in tight clumps, chives act like a little barrier, filling in those damp spaces where centipedes love to sneak around. Research has shown that sulfur-based compounds in plants are effective deterrents against many crawling insects, so chives aren't just folklore, they actually work. On top of that, they're perennials in most climates, meaning you plant once and they return stronger each year. You'll also love having a steady supply of fresh onion-flavored greens for your cooking. And those pretty purple flowers? They attract pollinators while doubling as a natural pest shield. Rosemary is more than just a kitchen favorite, it's a powerhouse against centipedes and other crawling pests. Its strong, pine-like fragrance comes from essential oils that insects find overwhelming, making it a natural deterrent without you lifting a finger. This hardy herb thrives in well-drained soil and full sun, and once established, it can handle dry conditions, which means less watering hassle for you. Studies have shown that rosemary oil is often used in natural insect repellent sprays, proving just how effective the plant's aroma can be. Placing it near doorways, patios, or windows not only freshens the air but also creates an invisible shield that pests don't like to cross. It grows as a perennial shrub in warmer climates and can live for years with minimal care, so it's both practical and long-lasting. Plus, its needle-like leaves double as fresh seasoning for everything from roasted potatoes to grilled chicken. With beauty, fragrance, flavor, and pest control all rolled into one, rosemary earns its spot as a must-have plant. Citronella is famous for its mosquito-fighting power, but it also helps keep centipedes away thanks to the strong citrusy oils in its leaves. The intense aroma masks the chemical signals pests use to find food and shelter, making your home and garden a whole lot less inviting to creepy crawlies. It grows best in warm climates with full sun and well-drained soil, though you can also keep it in pots and bring it indoors when temperatures drop. Citronella grass can reach up to 5 or 6 feet tall, so it creates a bold, decorative barrier wherever you plant it. Studies have confirmed that citronella oil is a natural insect repellent widely used in sprays and candles, which backs up its effectiveness in the garden. Crushing or brushing against the leaves releases even more of that protective scent into the air. Beyond pest control, it adds a lush, tropical vibe to your outdoor space. Having citronella around means you get beauty, fragrance, and fewer pests all in one easy-to-grow plant. Wormwood is one of those old-world plants that's been used for centuries to keep pests in check, and it still works today when it comes to repelling centipedes. Its silvery green leaves produce a compound called absinthin, which has a bitter scent and taste that crawling insects avoid. Planting wormwood around the perimeter of your garden or near shaded, damp spots makes those hiding places a lot less comfortable for centipedes. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and once established, it's very drought-tolerant, so it doesn't need much upkeep. Historical records even show wormwood being used in herbal remedies and natural insect repellents, which proves its long-standing effectiveness. This perennial can grow up to 3 feet tall, forming a soft, feathery mound that adds texture and color contrast to your garden beds. Just be mindful not to plant it too close to delicate herbs and veggies, since it can inhibit their growth. With its striking looks and pest-fighting power, wormwood earns its place as a natural centipede deterrent. Mugwort is a hardy, no-nonsense plant that's been valued for centuries for its natural pest-repelling powers, and centipedes definitely don't like it. Its strong, sage-like aroma comes from compounds such as cineole and camphor, which many crawling insects avoid, making it a natural barrier plant. It thrives in poor to average soil and full sun, but it's tough enough to handle a range of conditions, even dry, sandy patches where other plants struggle. Because it grows fast and spreads quickly, mugwort can cover those forgotten corners of your yard where centipedes love to hide, making them less appealing. Studies have shown mugwort extracts used in traditional remedies also carry insecticidal properties, adding credibility to its role as a pest deterrent. This perennial can shoot up to 4 feet tall, giving you plenty of lush, green foliage without much effort. You'll also find its feathery leaves add texture and movement to the garden, breaking up monotone beds. Low maintenance, attractive, and effective, mugwort pulls its weight as a centipede repellent. Red roses may be the ultimate symbol of beauty and romance, but they also play a quiet role in keeping centipedes away. Their thorny stems act as a natural barrier, making it harder for crawling pests to move freely through garden beds. The dense growth habit of rose bushes provides fewer damp hiding spots, which centipedes usually look for when settling in. Roses thrive in well-drained soil with at least 6 hours of sunlight a day, rewarding you with bold blooms and healthier, drier soil conditions that centipedes don't like. Research shows that gardens with strong structural plants like roses tend to have fewer ground-dwelling pests, since airflow and sunlight reduce the dampness those critters love. On top of that, roses attract beneficial insects such as ladybugs, which help control smaller pests that centipedes feed on, indirectly reducing their food supply. A well-maintained rose bush can live for decades, offering long-term color and protection. And let's be honest, nothing beats the charm of red roses pulling double duty as both a garden showstopper and a natural pest deterrent. Basil isn't just a kitchen superstar, it's also a natural centipede repellent that makes your garden smell amazing. The plant's strong aroma comes from essential oils like eugenol and linalool, which crawling insects can't stand, creating a protective scent barrier. It grows best in full sun and well-drained soil, and with regular watering, you'll have lush green leaves all season long. Studies have shown that basil extracts are often used in eco-friendly pest sprays, proving its effectiveness beyond the garden. Planting basil near entryways, patios, or damp corners helps cut down on the spots centipedes might try to hide in. At the same time, you get a steady harvest of fresh leaves for pasta, salads, or even homemade pesto. Since basil is an annual in most climates, you'll need to replant each year, but it grows quickly and abundantly. It's one of those herbs that makes life better in every way: fresh food for you, beautiful greenery for your garden, and fewer creepy crawlies hanging around. Lemongrass is a powerhouse plant when it comes to keeping centipedes and other pests away, thanks to its high citronella content that gives off a strong lemony scent insects can't stand. This tall, grassy herb thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, growing up to 4 feet or more in a single season, which makes it perfect for creating a natural barrier around your yard or garden. Studies have confirmed that citronella oil, which comes directly from lemongrass, is one of the most effective natural insect repellents used worldwide, backing up its reputation as a pest fighter. Planting it near patios, walkways, or damp garden edges helps reduce the areas where centipedes like to sneak in. Beyond pest control, you'll love the fact that its stalks are edible and add fresh citrus flavor to soups, teas, and stir-fries. In warm climates it grows as a perennial, while in cooler areas it can be overwintered indoors in pots. With its fragrant leaves, culinary uses, and ability to send centipedes packing, lemongrass earns a top spot in any garden. Geraniums aren't just cheerful garden flowers, they're also a natural way to keep centipedes at bay. Their leaves contain compounds like geraniol and citronella, which release a strong fragrance that crawling insects dislike, making them think twice before hanging around. These hardy plants thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, blooming from spring through fall with vibrant colors that brighten up any space. Scientific studies even back up the insect-repelling power of geranium oils, which are commonly used in natural sprays and candles. By planting them near entryways, windows, or shaded corners, you make those usual centipede hideouts less appealing. Geraniums are also versatile. They can be grown in garden beds, pots, or even hanging baskets, giving you plenty of options for placement. While they're often treated as annuals in cooler climates, in warmer regions they can last year after year. Beautiful, fragrant, and practical, geraniums give you color for your garden and fewer creepy crawlies sneaking inside. Fennel is a tall, aromatic herb that does more than flavor your dishes. It helps deter centipedes from setting up camp. Its feathery leaves and yellow blooms release a strong anise-like scent rich in compounds such as menthol, which crawling insects find unappealing. Growing fennel is simple since it thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, often reaching up to 5 or 6 feet tall, creating a natural barrier in your garden. Research has shown that fennel essential oils have insecticidal properties, making them effective against a variety of pests beyond just centipedes. Planting fennel near damp edges or garden borders helps dry out those shady spots that centipedes love to lurk in. On top of its pest-repelling power, you'll also enjoy harvesting its flavorful seeds and bulb for cooking, adding a licorice-like punch to recipes. Fennel is a perennial in warmer zones and can reseed itself in cooler areas, giving you a steady supply year after year. With its striking height, culinary perks, and ability to keep pests away, fennel is a smart and stylish choice for any garden. And that's our list of 12 plants that can help keep centipedes out of your space while making your garden look and smell amazing. The best part is you don't need chemicals, just a little smart planting and nature does the rest. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite plant, and subscribe for more simple tips to make your home and garden pest-free and beautiful.